I'm Will Maciejewski. Franciscan University announces an international conference on the church. Airlines have 96 hours to enforce an electronics ban. Trump set to meet with House Republicans on the health care reform, and it's day 2 for the Gorsuch confirmation hearings on Capitol Hill. These stories and more on today's Franciscan Beat. Franciscan University will host the Catholic Church and World Affairs Conference on April 28th and 29th. The Catholic Church and World Affairs brings together some of the most preeminent Catholic social scientists today. Speakers include author Dr. Paul Kenger, Center for Family and Human Rights President Austin Ruse, author William Kilpatrick, and Franciscan professor Dr. Daniel Kempton. Organizer Dr. Carson says the conference will explore how the church is very active internationally, helping to solve important international questions. The Church and World Affairs Conference is co-sponsored by the Veritas Center, the Society of Catholic Social Scientists, and the Franciscan University Political Science Department. The U.S. government is ordering passengers on non-stop U.S.-bound flights from 8 mostly Middle Eastern and North African countries to pack electronic devices other than cell phones in their checked baggage. Electronics such as laptops and tablets will be banned from carry-on luggage on those flights. The U.S. officials say the airline has 96 hours to implement the security order or face being barred from flying to the U.S. President Donald Trump meets behind closed doors today with the House Republicans, 2 days before a big vote on the GOP plan to repeal and replace Obamacare. Last night, top congressional Republicans released 43 pages of changes to their bill in an effort to get more fellow Republicans on board. One proposed change calls for providing older and disabled Medicaid beneficiaries with larger benefits. Supreme Court nominee Neil Gorsuch faces a second day of questionings from the Senate Judiciary Committee. Republicans are unanimously supporting President Donald Trump's pick, but Senator Patrick Leahy says he and fellow Democrats are in no mood to rubber stamp a nominee selected by extreme interest groups and nominated by a president who lost a popular vote by nearly 3 million. The Islamic State group is claiming responsibility for a car bombing in Baghdad that killed 27 people on Monday. The Sunni militant group made the statement on an IS-affiliated website. A car parked by a militant was packed with explosive in the commercial area of Baghdad's Shiite-dominated southwestern Amil neighborhood. Another 45 people were wounded. Saturday Night Live alum Joe Piscopo says he won't run as Republican in New Jersey's upcoming governor's race, but he's more serious than ever about joining the field as an independent. Piscopo was a longtime Democrat until recently, and he's a backer of President Donald Trump. The 65-year-old faces a June 6 deadline to file as an independent. In sports, Puerto Rico is in the World Baseball Final. The Penn State trial continues, and the Rockets dump the Nuggets. Eddie Rosario's sacrifice fly drove in Carlos Correa with the winning run in the 11th inning, giving Puerto Rico a 4-3 victory over the Netherlands and a spot in the World Baseball Classic championship game. Correa hit a 2-run homer in the first inning, and TJ Riviera added a solo shot in the second. Puerto Rico will play either two-time champion Japan or the United States in the final Wednesday night at Dodger Stadium. The Japan-U.S. semi is tonight. Opening statements are scheduled today to get underway in the long-delayed criminal trial of Penn State's former president, in which Graham Spainer faces charges of child endangerment and conspiracy for how he handled child sex abuse complaints about Jerry Sandusky more than 15 years ago. Prosecutors preparing to lay out their case say 2 of his ex-top lieutenants are among those who could take the stand. James Harden drove the length of the floor for a layup with 2.4 seconds left to lift the Houston Rockets over the Denver Nuggets 125-124 on Monday night. Harden had 39 points, 11 assists, and was 3 rebounds shy of his 20th triple-double of the season. Houston outlasted Denver in the duel between the second and third highest scoring teams in the NBA. Harden likely saved the game for Houston too when he batted down an inbound pass to Mason Plumlee near the basket following his layup. Boston has increased its slim hold over Washington for second place in the playoff hunt in the NBA's Eastern Conference with a 110-102 victory over the slumping Wizards. Isaiah Thomas, backed after missing 2 games with an injury, led the Celtics with 25 points in the game, which extended Boston's lead over Washington in the division to 2.5 games. Tyler Bozak scored the go-ahead power play goal with less than 2 minutes left, and the Toronto Maple Leafs earned a 4-2 victory over the Boston Bruins. The win has pulled the Leafs 81 points within the 1 point of the Bruins' 82 score for the 3rd place in the Atlantic Division. And Jack Eichel and Matt Moulson each scored a power play goal in the first 2 periods to propel propel the Buffalo Sabres over the Detroit Red Wings. In today's weather, grab your windbreaker because we're looking to get up to 60 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, it'll be partly cloudy with a low of 26, and tomorrow, a sunny high of 42. For Franciscan Beat, I'm Will Maciejewski.